Once again, King Louis 45, and no, that's not him. That's one of the orangutans from the Planet of the Apes. He's at it again, and for some odd and mysterious reason, he just can't seem to keep Colin Kaepernick's name out of his mouth. As I'm going to explain to you in a few. First thing, let me give a big shout out to my brother Black Reality TV. He did a live stream on this, and I missed it. Damn it. But that's okay. We'll catch up next time. So let me just go ahead and go in this with y'all people and bring this story to light. Okay, strumming straight from the hill. If NFL had suspended Kaepernick, we wouldn't have a problem. And there he is. President Trump said in an interview scheduled to air tonight, well, actually it's Thursday morning, but it was last night, that the current controversy over protests in the NFL would not be a problem had the NFL originally suspended Colin Kaepernick for kneeling during the national anthem. No, he couldn't be able to do that because, see, it doesn't say anywhere in the contract bargaining agreement that he doesn't have to stand for the national anthem. So shut up. Anyway, let me go back. I watched Colin Kaepernick and I thought it was terrible. And then it got bigger and bigger and started mushrooming. Mushrooming. And frankly, the NFL should have suspended him for one game and he would never done it again. That's what he told Fox News on, oh God, Hannity. They could have suspended him for 2 games and they could have suspended him again if he did it a third time for the season. And you would never have had a problem. But I will tell you, you cannot disrespect our country, our flag, our anthem. You cannot do that. Newsflash. It's not your country. It isn't about the flag. And the anthem is not for us. It talks about killing slaves. Then here. The comments from the president are his latest response to a controversy that has stretched over several weeks since Trump first suggested NFL owners fire a player who choose to kneel rather than stand during the national anthem. Trump has argued that kneeling, which Kaepernick did several times in 2016 as a form of protest against racial injustice, is disrespectful to the United States and its flag. The NFL said Wednesday that it has not changed its policy about the national anthem, but will discuss the topic at next week's league's meeting, which they're having right now. The White House said this week it will support a rule requiring players to stand during the Star Spangled Banner. Okay. To the orangutan in chief. The NFL, do realize that the National Football League, or which I call the Negro Felice League, is a private-owned organization. So you cannot enforce policy or anything like that on a private-owned organization. Just like on citizens, you cannot tell them what to do. But this is where the owners, all 32 of them, 32 slave owners, are now in concert to stand behind this guy, and never was concerned that it was about the players. Stephen Ross of the Miami Dolphins, Jerry Jones of the Cowboys, especially Jerry Jones, Shahid Khan of the Jaguars, the McCaskey owner of the Bears, the Glaziers of the Bucks, Bob McNair of the Titans. I could go on and on. It's never was about them. It's about this, and they try to use, and like the Patriots, they use the flag and the military as an excuse for it. When the military done came out there and say they stand with Colin Kaepernick because we enlisted to defend the Constitution, not a piece of cloth that's made over in China, or as he would say, in China. I mean, let me take it back to another pick. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. I don't really think that he even comes to grips with the things that he says, he does. You beefing with the NFL. You referring calling North Korea's leader Little Rocket Man, shooting 3-pointers of bounty paper towels in Puerto Rico. I don't know where to start or where to say it or whatever, but but see, if he's got that much attention to say about Colin Kaepernick, then that just goes to show you that Cap is ruffling feathers. And this ain't the NFL owner. See, they try to make it about the NFL. Once again, they trying to make it the narrative that it's about the NFL, and it's not about the NFL. Fuck the NFL. None of us ain't even watching it, because you know why they doing this? Because they know viewership is down. A whole lot of this stuff is down. This is nothing more than just another distraction. Why I say this is another distraction? I'm gonna show you why. Let me just go. This is why. This is what you really miss, people. These bills have been introduced recently on the floor in Capitol Hill. H.R. 861, terminate the Environmental Protection Agency. H.R. 610, vouchers for public education. H.R. 899, terminate the Department of Education. H.J.R. 69, repeal rule protecting wildlife. H.R. 370, repeal Affordable Care Act. H.R. 354, defunct Planned Parenthood. H.R. 785, this is devastating to the working class. The National Right to Work. H.R. 83, mobilizing against sanctuary city bills. Miami's in that one. Against illegal immigration. H.R. 147, criminalizing abortion. The Prenatal Non-Discrimination Act. So, ladies, y'all consider having an abortion. This bill gets passed in the law. This is what's going to happen. H.R. 808, sanctions against Iran. These 10 things had introduced themselves on there. We talked about Dove, we covered that. Cam Newton, we covered that. The Jamil Hill 2-week suspension, well, my stance on that. We set that one out. The Mike Pence protesting the protest stunt, we've seen all that. This one right here, that story about him saying about with Kaepernick, that's another distraction. This was also going on as well. A terrorist in the making. Torin Rain did a video on this. Check out his channel. But this is what's really happening. I want y'all to be focused more on this here. If I were you, call your House of Representatives and ask them not only to vote no, but to speak up for your rights, health, and safety, and our beautiful country. You being distracted. So meantime, you got the Republicans or Rebloodlicans. They can pass laws that can hurt seniors, children, women, poor people, public education, and the disabled. We got to stay focused, people. I know I started the video off with this, but this is where the focus point going to be at right here. These 10 things right here. Copy, paste, whatever. Share it. I'm done with this. Forget the orangutan. We're done with this. No more talk.